I know it's been a while since I've done a video. Alright? Don't complain. Now, I've seen a massive improvement in this track. I went and watched Ron's Trains and Things on Never Clean Your Track Again. It's not 100% accurate. I used mineral spirits and Noox. But I don't have that Noox special. I've got the original Noox from the 1970s. This is the bottle it came in the 1970s. I got a whole big supply of these for boat connectors, automotive connectors, to make sure that they never fail. I had no idea that it was the same Noox Special A that everybody was talking about, but it just said Noox, made by the same corporation and everything else. So I looked it up, and they changed the name of it to Noox Special A around 1980. This is the same stuff. So this is old, I mean ancient, but I've had birds in my layout room and they have crapped on my track. Yet I do want to show you guys something. There's 28. 26 is also on the main, but no longer attached. This is 28. It's actually going up a grade, and yeah, I'm gonna have to re-clean this track and do the system all over again. But it's been a month out here, no attention, not even trains running, for a month, and even my doodlebug made a full lap. So what to do? I printed a bunch of 3D cars. Yeah, there's 11 3D printed cars came out of my 3D printer. Alright, I had to put modeling clay in them to get them up to weight, because the other two bay hoppers weigh about a half an ounce. Well, now they all weigh a half an ounce too, except for the one that's a little light right there. However, I do have some light cars in there at the rear. Let me get over this box. I don't know how well some of you can count, but there's 38 cars from that caboose to the locomotive. It's having some trouble on grades, so I've got 26 kind of following along behind it. It's right now stuck on another dead spot. Alright, this is Speed Step 10. This is that Broadway Limited Import 282 that I told you about, where the contacts aren't that great in it. This is actually one of the poorest running locomotives that I've ever had. Alright, that Kato can't pull this. Cannot pull this. It's going downgrade now, just the locomotive. But, yeah. 38 car train. 38 car train. And all the way back to that gray Western Maryland hopper, they're all half an ounce, which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21. 21 cars, so that'd be 10.5 ounces just on the front. This thing can pull. It can pull. I'm surprised. I've had very little wheel slip, none on the level, none on the downgrade. Where I'm getting the wheel slip is when I'm going upgrade, which is fine. So I've got little number 26 back here, and I've got him tuned with the whistle patterns to be prototypical. And unfortunately, he keeps hitting a bad spot in the track. So, or it's his bad contacts, period. But I can't even get the Kato to pull the first 21 cars. Can't. It's too heavy for it. This is why I wanted a steam engine like this. I want something that could pull what I needed to pull. Since this is a coal hauling railroad, it's going to be hauling loaded and empty coal cars. Granted, they're all going to weigh the same no matter what, because I don't like trackage issues. I think it had a little minor derailment there. I got to re-gauge his wheels, but I can't find my NMRA gauge. But yeah, sorry about the whistling. That's 26 back there. It keeps trying to find a good clean track. So every time it does, it blows that whistle. Well, unfortunately, I've got a long flat here and it's going upgrade, so I'm trying to get 26 caught back up. But no, that system actually works. Clean your track with mineral spirits. Oh, is that what the problem was? I had a hobo. That bow was running my tracks. Glad I got off my train now, though. Give it a little push to get past this spot in the tracks. Yeah, that front power truck is off. Just the front axle on the front of the 4. Well, the front of the 8, sorry. I'm still running the NMRC NCE power cab, sorry. And that's it, 2.5 amp system. With all 4 of my locomotives, all 4 of my sound locomotives running, my Doodlebug running, and my Kato running, I pull 1.5 amps. This is just 2 sound control units. As soon as I can get him back on the track. And they won't even pull a 1/2 amp. Both of these BLMIs will not pull a 1/2 amp. Not even all the way going. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to re-clean this track with this system, because for it being 1 month out, my poorest runners, sorry, even the Doodlebug did better than these guys do right now. My Model Powers, yeah, they're flying around, so, and they're crawling around. They're crawling around at speed step 1, and I've never seen them move at speed step 1. So, yeah, I couldn't tell you. So I know it's the contacts on these locomotives are just poor. So, and that I fault Broadway Limited Imports for, because I'm paying $250 a locomotive. They better work right. And here I've had to pull this one completely apart and clean the brass bushings and everything else, because they were even middle blackened. 26 I pulled apart and did the same thing. The middle blackener they use is not conductive. I'm sorry, it's not conductive at all. I had super high to overloaded ohms readings, and everything else I get super low ohms readings. Right now I'm still getting a reading of about 22 on the worst spot and 10 on the best spot of resistance. So, and that's at 20,000 ohms. Yeah. They should be running a lot better than this by now. They've been broken in. Engine's still cold as ice, so. I mean, it's warmed up, it's just not overheating pulling all this. So, alright. I bet you if this layout was inside, this cleaning method would last years. I bet you if I wasn't using old track that dates back to the 70s, everything would be working perfect. And I bet you if that had actually better electrical pickup, then yeah, that would even be a massive improvement. My Doodlebug back there ran just fine. 19 ran just fine. 156 back there, my 440 ran just fine. The Kato ran just fine. I just did this on a whim. I wanted to show you guys that. Alright, that's no help. This locomotive, when it's actually making good contact, pulls. It pulls. And that just surprised the crap out of me. That's pretty much every working freight car I have. Well, that is every working freight car I have, because I still need to change some over to micro trains. That train, I'd say, is probably 9.5 feet long. Alright, well, have a good one.